Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Sports Extra. I'm your host Ahmad Nawaz. I'm really pumped up today. I'm really positive because I think last night was an absolute cracker. Pakistan beating West Indies in the second test match and saving the series. Of course the series has been leveled, but the fact is that the way Pakistan has won this test match just gives us more to cheer for, because I always say that you need to take out the silver lining. This is a unit that is enjoying their cricket. Shaheen Shah Afridi is already the best find for Pakistan cricket.
Send Asad Ali as the opener, in the past he has opened the innings for Pakistan so that he could have gained his confidence, because since 2010 when he made his debut in England, he has been performing pretty well on the upper order. It will be quite disappointing if he's suitable for Asad Ali, and he should work on his technique, because somehow, although he's a seasoned campaigner playing international cricket for the last 11 years, but somehow his technique is lacking. I think he should have worked hard in the National High Performance Center like Shan Masood, who went to South Africa and Gary Kirsten's Cricket Academy, the same Gary Kirsten.
Definitely, that is the case, and as Hasan Bhai, you were discussing this as well, and I want to come to you with this, and I'll say this that it's a very masumana sawal now. Why is it that we become so nervous, especially our players, and I'm talking about especially about Abid Ali, Azhar Ali, guys who have played a lot of domestic cricket. You represented Pakistan as well. When we see our counterparts from all around the world are very confident when they come at the crease, Azhar Ali still very nervous, having played so much of Test cricket.
As I mentioned, Iqbal Baig mentioned so many things about in Pakistan cricket and passed away about, like Shan Masood play from cricket in South Africa, high performance camp. So we need to improve the footwork from English conditions. So that's why Azhar Ali play from County as well in England season. But domestic season doesn't play for domestic season.
Yeah, he's got a contract with Somerset again.
Somerset again from English cricket County over there. But main thing about the issue from fast bowling, if you play for fast bowling, you must improve your footwork. So if you see the Azhar Ali same hanging the bat, he just pushed the extra cover but got the slip every time. This got 3-4 times in slip. So that's a problem for need to be, if you playing from hanging the bat from away the body or away the ball, so that's definitely a difficult task to batsmen. That's a very good problem. Like Fawad Alam, you've seen the technique. So focus on the ball, eye coordination. He doesn't look like a play for when he come to the cross. Different action.
His shoulders coming very straight.
Very straight. So that's why he key batsman at the moment right now. So he just follow through with the ball and eye coordination perfectly. That's why he get the runs from Pakistan.
Definitely. Iqbal Bhai, this is a very particular point that Hasan Bhai has mentioned, that Fawad Alam's technical abilities are perfect right now. But more than that, do you also believe that he's a role model for people who have been disappointed with Pakistan cricket and they have left the country to play elsewhere in other countries? Fawad for the past 8 to 10 years has been consistent. He's believed in himself, he's believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he's let the prayers of his parents answer for him.
Ahmad, he's an Iron Man. I can say that his nerves are made of iron, of steel. So he didn't lose hope whenever he was dropped from the team, when he was scoring runs at the domestic level. 12,000 first-class runs, 40 first-class centuries. Fawad Alam has got a tremendous record, and after scoring 168 in his debut Test match in 2009 against Sri Lanka, he just managed to play just 2 more Test matches, and after that he was discarded from the Pakistan cricket team. I don't know those people who discarded Fawad Alam from the Pakistan cricket team now praising his batting capabilities and now praising his batting abilities, that he is a solid batsman in Pakistan's batting lineup. When they were at the helm of affairs, why they didn't select Fawad Alam? Now Fawad Alam has got his turn after taking some back. You know that he has scored 4 centuries, one in Karachi, the other one in Harare, the other one in West Indies, and another century. He has scored 4 centuries. The other one in New Zealand, Mount Pongadoi. So Fawad Alam has proved himself that if you have got determination, if you have got faith in Allah, and if you have got confidence on your abilities, then you can do anything. And now he has become the star of Pakistan cricket team.
Can I ask you a question? Iqbal Baig, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Hasan.
So many players in domestic cricket, so why we are recognized for Fawad Alam after 10 years? If we are talking about Rifadullah Mehman, he played for lots of domestic runs. If we are talking about this Ahmad Sajjad, he played for lots of runs, 10,000, nearly 11,000 runs. And Kamran Ghulam is still playing from. Why we are giving the chance to player who perform from Qaidam Trophy or Patterns Trophy? Why we are talking about all the time Fawad Alam? So many players, they are playing from domestically perform. So why they don't have a playing from Pakistan national team?
Yes, Iqbal Baig.
But Fawad Alam is a true example for those who have neglected him, because he was the one who scored a century on his debut against Sri Lanka, as I mentioned earlier, Hasan. So that's why Fawad Alam was kept in the eyes of the people, because he scored a century, and after scoring a century on debut, after just playing two more test matches, he was discarded. That is the main reason. And if you talk about Rifatullah Momin, when he was playing in the domestic cricket, he was included in the camp of Pakistan's cricket team of 1999 World Cup, couldn't make it to the World Cup, and then he opted to adopt the Afghan nationality, but he was denied from there, and then he came back to Pakistan and then started playing cricket. He was a good batsman like Ahmad Sajjad, but Fawad Alam has got some more attention from the people, from the cricket lovers, from the critics, because he scored a century on his test debut. That is the main reason he was focused all the time.
Definitely, because Iqbal, we were talking about Fawad Alam, and I think he's got to be celebrated as a hero. That I truly believe. So let's just go watch this report that we've got about Fawad Alam from the team of Sports Extra, and then we'll continue the discussion.
Fawad Alam has come a long way since his return to international cricket. The left-hander has shown great commitment towards his game despite being ousted from the national side for 11 years. The left-hander has scored 5 centuries in countries around the world, cementing his place in Pakistan's test squad. Fawad Alam has climbed to the number 21 spot in the ICC Test Batsman rankings after smashing unbeaten 124 runs in the second Test match against West Indies. Fawad Alam has scripted a new record for Pakistan cricket.
Absolutely phenomenal.
The 35-year-old player also became the quickest Asian batsman to score 5 Test centuries in 22 innings. He surpassed India's Cheteshwar Pujara, Saurav Ganguly and Sunil Gavaskar. Fawad Alam also broke the record of former Pakistani cricketer Yunus Khan, who held the record of reaching 5 Test tons in 28 innings. Alam also became the only 6th Pakistani batsman to score a century at Sabina Park Cricket Stadium in Jamaica.
There you have it, celebrating Fawad Alam, and this was that report from the team of Sports Extra that highlights his career and all the ups and downs as well. Iqbal Baig, some final thoughts that you'd like to have on how we can better improve this now, because we certainly realize that we've got a problem in our opening ranks right now. Imran Butt and Abid Ali are struggling. Do you think that there needs to be a change, or should we stick with them to just give them more consistency and hope that we answer these questions?
I think there should be some changes in the opening, because we have utilized 15 different opening players in last 5 years, Ahmad, and no one has been settled yet. We can take the example of Sami Aslam, who was a very good batsman, who runs in England, and he was so disappointed, disheartened that he went to US. So we need to get back Shan Masood in Pakistan cricket team, and we need to get back Asad Shafiq also, because he has been neglected after playing 72 test matches on a trot, and Asad Shafiq is nowhere. When you have invested so much on a player, to just discard him, it's not justice with him. So there are so many other players. Kamran Ghulam has scored so many runs, but he hasn't been included in the Pakistan team. He should have given chances. Like Abdullah Shafiq, who has been travelling with the team, and he didn't get a chance to represent Pakistan, which is injustice with him. Either he is so much talented that he can be included in the Pakistan team, or he has some big punchy, that's why he's traveling with the team. These are the questions which should be asked from the chief selector, Mohammad Wasim, who always has a look on his laptop, and he always always mention the stats of the players. So I think these 2 or 3 changes, they must be made in the Pakistan Test squad.
Definitely. Iqbal Baig, thank you so much for joining us. It's always an honor having you on the show.
Thank you so much. Bahut shukriya.
That was Mirza Iqbal Baig, who was talking to us regarding the Pakistan Test match and the changes that he thinks need to be made as well. We'll continue the discussion. We'll go towards a short break, but stay tuned. We'll be right back.